What's going on, guys? 8BitGlitch79 here, and I thought I would do a quick little mail call because I got something in the mail, and also give a little bit of a channel update, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's start this off with a mail call. I don't know if anybody's following Retro Mikey 78. If not, I'll have a link down in the description so you can check out his channel. He does pickup videos, he does some streaming, he does topics, and a lot of discussions with another channel who I'll get to, because I'm going to do a shout out part of this video. So he sent me something that he picked up at a recent Toy Con he went to, which actually had games and other things and stuff. So I know it's a piece of artwork. Here's the tube here. Because on his pickup video he showed the back of it when you show what it was and said he was sending me something. So it's really cool. It's my first gift from a fellow YouTuber, so this is exciting. I can't wait to see what it is. So again, link in the description to check out Retro Mikey 78. His wife does some stuff, Retro April. As well, she has her own kind of channel where she does stuff that she's into, but they sometimes will do videos together, so that's really cool that they do that together. Wow, package did good. Hold on a second. Got the tape here. Alright. I don't want to make sure I don't ruin it. Alright. This tape out of the way. Get it out here.
I'm waiting!
I don't want to ruin it here. Hold on.
2 hours later.
Alright, I got it. Sorry about that. Alright. So let's see. First time I'm seeing this. I'm going to have it upside down. Yep. Oh. Oh. Wow. That is awesome. Holy cow. This is... Oh! I just noticed the bottom. Yeah. This is sweet. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so moving on. Oh, you want to see it? Oh, I'm sorry. Check this out. It's Contra, of course. Look at that. That is cool. And then look at the bottom. It's got the Konami code at the bottom. There's like a bottom border. That's really cool. This is really good. This is awesome. This is going to look great up there with my other one up there. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. I got to get a frame now for this. Oh, look at it. He's got the spread gun going, obviously. And they get the blue and the red metals here. The alien in the back. Oh, it's at the top too, the Konami code. Alright, cool. And you got the capsule down here. This is really good. Who did this, I wonder? Doesn't say. Oh, it's autographed here. Obviously, I don't know what that says because it's a signature, but that's really cool. So, Mikey, I don't know if you got like information about the artist, but if you can send that to me, you know, maybe I'll update that in a future video. But that is wicked awesome. I love it. Thanks so much, Mikey. That's awesome. I appreciate it. It's going right up on the wall ASAP. You'll be seeing it, obviously, in future videos. I got a bunch of the other art I've gotten that I haven't hung yet. I'm a little bit behind in decorating. So again, this is going to be also some channel update and some shout-outs. I just wanted to shout out a few channels that I've been following and that I've grown some friendships with that are pretty cool. Other than Retro Mikey 78. Another person is Pat on the Game On channel. Him and Mikey, I think they work together at the same place, but he does his own channel called Game On, and I'll have that link down below. And he's been doing a lot of like arcade 1-up stuff. He did a shell swap of a Game Boy Advance. That was really cool. SP, I think it was, if I remember correctly. That was really cool to watch. You know, he's done some pickup videos with Mikey. He's done some discussion topics with Mikey, which have been really cool. So if you follow Retro Mikey 78, follow Game On, because they kind of are on each other's channel back and forth sometimes. So that's really cool. Pat's got a lot of the same sense of humor as I do. I've noticed a lot in their comments, so that's really cool. So if you could check those two guys out, I definitely appreciate it. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up on some videos and subscribe to them if you can. That'd mean a lot to me. Another person is Game Bunker Adventures. He reached out to me a few months back. I'm trying to remember exactly when. It was. Time flies so much now. I'm surprised lately how like November is already half over. But he reached back to me a while back and stumbled across my videos, and he posted a video and asked me, his first one, and asked me to check it out and give some thoughts and stuff. And you know, I liked what I saw, and I encouraged him to keep going and just do it, man, because you'll get better with time. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm great, and I'm still learning and getting better at this, so you know, I'm encouraging him because he's got some great videos. He does a lot of pickups and mail call videos. So if you like seeing pickups, mail calls, he did a coverage of his main driving cab he's got set up. That's really cool. So if you want to check out Game Bunker Adventures, I'd appreciate that as well. Give him a like and a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like what you see, and tell him I sent you, alright? Another one is Brent Basement. Brent's Basement is another great channel I stumbled across early on when I first started, and he was starting out and stuff. So he did one of my intros as well for one of my videos you've probably seen. But he does some pickup videos. He does topic videos. In fact, we're going to be doing a collab. Hope he doesn't mind me saying. I'm not going to say what it is, but I just shot some footage for him to use in an upcoming episode of his. So if you want to see me in an upcoming video of Brent's Basement, link down below. Check it out. Give him a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Spread the love, man. Spread positivity. As J-Love says, you know, all about positivity. Just looking at my notes here. That's probably why I'm looking down. Just don't want to forget anything. So that's pretty much it for the shout-outs. I got several others. I just don't want to sit here and bore you with a bunch of lists. So if I didn't mention you, don't worry, you'll be in a future shout out, I promise you. I'm always trying to promote everybody that I follow and look out. Of course, everybody already knows, you know, the Captain Algebra, the Mega Dan 29s, the J Loves, the Linda Gamer Girl. They're the old school YouTubers of the retro crew, and they deserve as much shout outs as everybody else. But everybody knows those guys. Who doesn't know those guys? But anyways, going on about the channel, I know I haven't streamed in like over a month and stuff. It's been very hectic in both my personal life and in just everything about my life lately. Work's been a lot, pretty busy, a little stressful, and you know, the kids and stuff, they got activities going on and stuff like that I'm involved in, so takes me away from some of the other things I like to do, which is great. I mean, it's comes with the territory of being a father, a husband. It's what you got to deal with, and I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but I'm not saying using it as an excuse. I'm just saying that's just something that's just taking me away from this hobby, so to speak. So I'm hoping to get back into it as things go. I had a lot of cons I've been going to lately, so that's been eating up some time just getting ready for that and things. So now that it's winter time, it's gonna start slowing down, I think. Work probably not as much, but at home, you know, it's gonna be a lot of at-home time. So hopefully I'll get into that. Some of the things I've been thinking about streaming has been some PSP titles. I noticed there's not a lot of PSP love when it comes to streaming out there, at least not that I've seen. So I think it'd be unique to do some PSP stuff. I got like the Ghost and Goblins. I could do the Castlevania, the Metal Slug Double X that I just got. Things like that. Just some unique stuff I thought would be cool and kind of set me out from the pack, so to speak. I've been contemplating on doing a Mega Man marathon, starting with Mega Man 1 all the way through until I beat every single one. I mean, it might not be a back-to-back thing, but like, you know, start with the first one, see how many streams it takes to beat that one, and then pick up the second one eventually, just until I beat all of them all in a row. And not just the 1 through 6 on NES, but keep going with 7. I'm obviously going to buy the Super Famicom cart, because I'm not going to pay, what was it, like $200 for the US Mega Man 7. and so forth, and then work my way up. I don't know, we'll see how far it goes, but that's one thought. If you think that's good, let me know in the comments. Metal Gear Solid, I just met David Hayter. If you saw my last con video, that was great. It was a dream of mine to meet him, and I finally got to do that. So it got me nostalgic again for the whole Metal Gear series. So I was thinking of going back to the original PlayStation 1 Metal Gear Solid, or maybe I'll play the remake updated GameCube one. I don't know, not sure, but go back and play that because I haven't played that in a few years, so I'm a little rusty on that, so it'll be good to polish that off again. Again, Contra streams are always popular, so you know, I did the NDR of Contra 1, got to get back on that horse and do Super C. Not sure if I'll be able to do an NDR quick, but I would like to at least beat it 1cc. That would be great, and then maybe continue through the series of that as well. I know Retro Mike and some others have asked me if I do a video on the Retro USB AVS system that I have, and along with that probably the Super Analog NT. I mean, there's lots of videos on YouTube about those, but maybe I'll do a quick review, kind of overview of those two systems, just because I was surprised that they hadn't heard of it before, and I was shocked by that because I thought everybody's heard of those. But yeah, I'll maybe do something in that regards. I got some other things, some controllers and stuff I could do some reviews on that I haven't done yet. And pause. Let me go back to the Contra thing. I got a couple surprises in the vein of Contra. I have, it's emulated of course because there's no way I would have it, but I have the Contra Evolution. If that's not right, I'll fix it down here on the screen. But Contra Evolution is a Japan-only arcade version of Contra. And what it is basically a reimagining of the first Contra arcade and NES title with updated graphics. So I played it the other night on my computer and it was awesome. Problem I have with it is you got to use the keyboard, and it was tough. And then I realized when I plugged in a controller, because there's no way to set controls that I could find, but automatically a controller worked. The problem was the D-pad doesn't work. You have to use an analog stick. So that makes, imagine playing Contra 1 with an analog stick. You know, you try to go down and you're ending up going sideways or whatever. So it's a little rough. There was no way I was going to NDR that because I kept making little movement mistakes because of the stick. But if I could figure out how to get a D-pad working on it, that'd be great. But if not, I'll just stream it as that is, and that would be a nice surprise there. Also, the other one is a Contra only game that was released on the Android, and I think only in Japan Android, if I'm not mistaken, in iOS. Don't think we could have got it here. I just got to figure out how, I know there's a way to play Android games on the computer, so once I figure that out and get that working, I could show that game off too. So there's two Contra games that a lot of people probably never even seen or played, so that would be cool. Another thing I like to do is some light gun streams, all the way from the NES up to current, as current as light gun games go. I thought that would be interesting. For the retro games, it'd probably be a different camera angle because I'd be using the CRT obviously for most of the light gun games that require a CRT. But using a splitter and my retro tank, should be able to send a signal to my capture card to get a good in OBS, good footage of the actual gameplay, but I'll have the camera pointed at me and the TV so you can see me actually shooting and doing that, but the gameplay footage will be good on the stream. So I'll be testing that out, and that should work, but that'll be an interesting stream, I think. Oh, I also have my main cabinet that some people have asked about. I could show that off. It's not camera ready as I would like it to be, so to speak, as in the back is kind of a jumbled mess because I didn't do good wire management right now, and I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll get that going. I don't like the image I have on it, and I might fix that before I show it off, but there is that as well. And I probably plan on maybe doing some like arcade streams, just playing some arcade games, because not a lot of people do that as well, at least not that I see. I also thought about doing some DIY videos, things like kind of Russ Lyman style, how he makes the custom controllers. Because back in about a year from this date, for last Christmas, I got my wife a complete in box Final Fantasy NES setup box and cartridge and all the maps and everything in it. Got a good deal on that. And I said I wanted to do something even more special than that, and so I had made her a custom Final Fantasy wireless NES controller here. It's very basic. It just colored it blue like the Final Fantasy and the Final Fantasy logos here, and then this custom inlay here. And when I first gave it to her, because I didn't get this yet, but it was still wired. But then after Christmas, it finally came in from China or Japan. It's basically, you can see this weird thing here. This is it has an 8-bit do. Yeah. They confirmed it's 8-bit do, not 8-bit do. 8-bit do like Scooby-Doo. Wireless board inside this original NES controller. So this lights up blue and it comes on, and you can plug a special charger in that to charge it. It's got the battery in it, and you use the receiver in your NES, and you can play wirelessly because she likes to play from the couch, you know. So I was thinking of doing some more themes of my favorite games, and making some custom controllers and showing those. I was thinking of attempting a custom complete NES console. Haven't decided what that will be. I have 2 ideas, but I haven't nailed it yet. So I may do that. Another thing was I have my boxed Famicom that's all kind of yellowed, but I bought a broken Famicom that's more white and better shape, but it actually worked. It was sold not working, and I got it for $7 in Japan, but it actually works. It's just a loose AC connection. But I was going to do a shell swap, so that the box one was the one that works better would be more white. So maybe I'll do a video on showing the shell swap of that. And then some other DIY stuff that, you know, stuff like that. So if that's something you think would be interesting, you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. I just want to make sure that this channel is something that people want to see. You know, I'm not going to hold back from doing things that I want to do and love, because that's why I'm doing this, first and foremost, to enjoy my hobbies and stuff and just share them with people. But I also want to make something that people want to see. So you let me know if all these ideas are good for you guys or not, and you know, let me know in the comments. I'm done rambling here. That's it for the channel update at this point. I appreciate it all. I've reached 250 subs. I should have started with that. I'm at like 253, I think, right now. So yay! So that was my goal for the year. It was 250. So I surpassed that by 3 now. So I don't know what my next goal will be, but I just want to continue doing great work for you guys, and I appreciate everybody who's subbed and watching my stuff. I never thought I'd get 2 people to even look at my stuff, so this has been a great year so far. I'll definitely be having it in probably a year overview closer to the end of December of my experience on here and what my favorite highlights have been. So until next time, this is 8-Bit Glitch 79, and I'm glitching out.